Hello everyone, this is Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel. I hope I'm filming. Yes, I am. Okay. The screen moved the timer counter and I couldn't see it. Anyway, I hope you're having a lovely day. We have some amazing things to add to our website. I like to call it my little crafting or junk journal mini mall. I have several artists represented in the shop around the world, and it's just amazing that I get to do this. It is truly a dream job. Thank you for supporting me. I hope you'll subscribe if you're new and maybe stick around and learn a little bit more about the marketplace and what I'm doing. So today, quick overview, we have journals. We have June challenge? Yes, June challenge journals. Every month the marketplace has a challenge where you craft with specific digitals and you get extra commission. And if that sounds interesting, send me an email. I would love to chat with you about it, or just head over to my Facebook group, Nevermore Creations, Junk Journals and Friends. The information is over there in a pinned post as well. So we're working through all of the journals that were created in the month of June by my artists. So I have a few of those, and then I also have some ephemera folders from Vicky Phelps. You don't want to miss those. In fact, they'll probably, I would not be surprised if they'll already be sold by the time this uploads, but you may just want to pause the video and head over there and grab it before you even see it if you're interested in purchasing one, because last time it went really fast. She had one and she has a couple this time, so don't miss that. So we're just going to go through all this incredible inspiration. I'm going to start with the boring part first, and that's these 3 books I've added to my Lindsay's Supplies section. And these are used books that you can use, and I'm going to move some of these out of the way so that we have more space for viewing. But these I love to use as paper pads, ephemera pads, things like that. So this is Gardener's World of Bulbs, but it has some really pretty floral images in it that you can use for journal cards, journal covers. There's like a bookmark, and then there's the line ones as well. So, and this is vintage, I believe, in 1991. So it is vintage, and it's a very cheap price point because it is a smaller kind of booklet book, but it has some beautiful bulbs. So if you don't want huge volumes, you just want a few things, this would be for you. I found this vintage Betty Crocker's Parties for Children. This looked so fun. Look at how adorable these are. And there's so many things. I love the spiral binding. These would make amazing journal cards. They're so cute. So I've got a whole bunch. I have this one that has a whole bunch of pages. And then Creative Ways with Drawing Dogs and Cats. So I thought this would be, oh, this looks just like our we used to have a long-haired Doxy. I miss her. She was the sweetest dog ever. But beautiful. So these are added. Get that out of the way and move on to the journals, because that's why you're really here. We're going to start with this beauty. Isn't that beautiful? Let's learn a little bit more about this journal. These are available in the marketplace section of my website. Look at that. Stitched on there. 5 signatures. Some dangles. So this is from Melissa Test, or Lest. Not Test. Melissa Test. Purple Passion. She's used Celtic Rose, Wisteria and Hydrangea, and Wisteria and Roses. You can get all of those digitals or prints over on my shop. There is a thunderstorm brewing outside, so you may hear some thunder. Hopefully I don't lose power, but beautiful floral journal. I like to film in the morning when possible. My filming room heats up really bad. For some reason, the air conditioning just doesn't reach it. And I try to keep a fan running in here, but in the morning, it's a little more tolerable. By the time we get to the 90s in the afternoon, I'm sweating and not enjoying myself. So storm or no storm, look at how pretty that is. We are filming. So this one, Purple Passion. Beautiful. I love the hand stitching elements. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. All right, here's another one. Look at how pretty this journal is. This is also, no, this is from Marlene, and it's called Flowers and Flutterbys. It is a June challenge. She's used Wisteria and Hydrangea and Butterflies, Ghosted Butterflies, Celtic Rose papers and postcards, and In My Dreams. You can find all of those over on my website. This image is from Wisteria and Hydrangea. I love the peacock and all the hydrangea. It's one of my journal cards. It's a vintage image. And this is fabric covered. This is from Joann's paper pack, Hydrangea and Butterflies. Really, really pretty. This is Celtic Rose postcards. I created those. Wisteria and Hydrangea. I'm not going to mention every single one. I'll just point a few things out. Look at the vintage book pages. This is a little pouch made from ghosted butterflies. I'm actually creating with this paper pack right now. I made it probably about a year ago, but I love it. I've used it many times. And a lot of you have used it quite a bit as well. Nice neutral colors. And who doesn't love butterflies? So just lovely butterflies, gardens, lots of places to write. This is another journal card from Wisteria and Hydrangea. If you have not gotten this kit, I really think it's one of my most beautiful kits. I just love how it came out. This bingo card is from that kit as well. And this is from In My Dreams. That was one of my first journal kits. In fact, I created that one on the iPad Pro before I started creating in Photoshop Elements on a computer. It's a little bit of trivia there. Let me see. Who sent these? Well, I don't even remember. Okay. We'll get to this. Hold on. Here's a little bag. Oh, how pretty. Look at that's hand painted. Look at the little bird in the binding. I'm in love. Who's this from? I think this is from Melissa Test as well. Is this a challenge journal? No, this is not a challenge journal. It's just a regular marketplace journal. Isn't this beautiful? Look at the little bunny. Oh my goodness. I love that hand-painted effect. I've tried some, and I've actually done a little bit yesterday on a journal cover. I don't naturally know how to do this type of painting and have it come out this beautiful, but the more I work on it, the better I get. I love that. Isn't that gorgeous? This feels like texture paste. Ugh. And what a sweet little handmade bag for it to go in. Super sweet. One of the artists, and that's what I was wondering about. I lost the note. Maybe I'll come across it. One of the artists made these little, I guess they're inspirational ephemera packs. And these are not, they're not marketplace. I don't sell these in the marketplace. And also all of these little inspirational images, they look like they were printed off of Pinterest. They may be in copyright. I don't know. So I really do not want to sell these. However, it was really sweet of this lady to make these and share them. So I'm going to send these to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. I'm just going to tuck these in to some of the orders. So you might get one of these, probably just the next 7 orders that I fill. I'll just tuck one of these in. Actually, I'm still thinking because then they're not going to know who that's from. What do I want to do? I'll put it this way. The first person who makes a purchase after this video goes live, I will just tuck these into your order for free, and then you can give them away as little encouraging books, or you could put them in your journals or something like that. I'll do it that way. I want to make sure you know what you're getting and make sure that these go to a good home. So those cannot be sold, but I do want them to go to a good home. So just write it in the notes section. I'll do it that way. The first person to write it in the notes section and say mini folders, I will send those to. All right. Look at this gorgeous, gorgeous journal. So I just realized that I probably told you 3 different things about those folders. I'm really sorry. I should have thought about that ahead of time. So I'm going to just clarify right now. The first person to place an order in the notes section where they say ephemera folders will get those folders to either give out or use. They cannot be sold, but they can be used, you know, as little inspirational things. Maybe leave them in different places or hand them out to people or something like that. Pink Summer Journal. So June digitals, and then my porch prints. This is from Lillian Wolfe. So she's used, this is Celtic Roses. So again, it's going to be roses, wisteria, hydrangea, butterflies, and it's going to be those types. She also did some of my porch prints, and that is one of my absolute favorite ephemera junk journal digital Etsy shops. And I do purchase from her fairly frequently, and really, really love her stuff. So beautiful, Lillian. Love the fabric on the cover. Lillian made this one as well. Similar fabric. A little tassel. Cross-stitch binding. Super pretty. Cross-stitch binding definitely takes a lot of time and effort. And this is another June. And then she also used some of my porch prints. So this is Wisteria and Roses. I love what she did here. So these tags are actually huge from Wisteria and Roses, but she printed them small, and they're so cute, tiny. It's one thing whenever you're dealing with digital kits, try resizing, just printing them multiple sizes, and just see what you can do with bigger and smaller versions of things. It really adds a ton of versatility. And some of the things you find are actually way cuter, small. I mean, this was I think this was a journal card, yeah, but this is printed smaller. Really pretty. Some journal cards from Wisteria and Roses. And there's a little booklet she made using Wisteria and Roses as well. That is super sweet, Lillian. I also have some journals from, this is from Sister Sismona. I forgot how she told me to pronounce that. She told me several months ago and I forgot. She works in a home for the elderly, like an assisted living or nursing home. And she is a sister, so Catholic Church, I think. Gosh, I knew more about this and it's been a while. But anyway, she dedicates her life to serving these people. I mean, that is her entire life. And she crafts, but all of the proceeds for what she makes goes to help the home that she works in. So you are supporting such a wonderful endeavor. So I am so blessed to be able to show her journals. This is actually a June challenge journal, and I can't wait to see what she did on the inside, because look at this vintage little Cinderella Golden Book cover. But then she's used the pages from this 1950 Cinderella book, and I wouldn't have thought of putting Cinderella with these pages, but they go perfectly. Here's ghosted butterflies. I mean, it just goes so well. The colors, she just flows. Look at, there's like Cinderella cleaning, and the colors go so perfectly. This is beautiful, and I love these illustrations. They are so pretty. And look at, wow, this is beauty itself. So, so lovely. Yes, so it's Sister, oh, that's what she wrote it out for me. Thank you. Sister Simon. Sister Simon. So thank you, Sister Simon, for not only inspiring us to serve others, and I know she said during this time with the coronavirus, it has been very difficult and hard at work. Of course, you can imagine the people she's working with, the elderly, but it hasn't stopped her. It hasn't quelled her spirit. And I know that inspires me. I hope it inspires you as well. Now, we're not done with the cuteness that she has given us, because she did it again with Alice. Look at the little Alice. Oh my goodness. And look at this tassel. Oh, so sweet. So this is also a June challenge journal that Sister Simon made. And she just, I mean, beautiful. I wouldn't have thought of pairing this with Alice either. Now, which way shall I go? But it goes so perfectly. I mean, it is truly beautiful. So incredibly sweet. So, Nonsensical Tea Party. Look at that. There's Alice. Flips open. But she's left it so perfect for writing. It's so usable. It says happy ending at a tea party. So there's Alice. So you have Alice and Cinderella. And then she made one more. And this is from my kit, Music Blooms. And so it's pansies and music. I'll see which direction she took it. This is one of the journal cards. This is not a June challenge. This is just a regular marketplace journal. But look at that cover. It is gorgeous. Music Blooms. Yep. She's used some Artie Mays as well in this, she says. Love the blues. That tag comes off the top there. Beautiful. That's from one of the pages from Music Blooms. That's neat. Washable wallpaper. One of the journal cards, Music Blooms in Our Souls. Decoupage. That's cut out from one of the journal pages as well. One of the journal cards. And then she's put a whole bunch in here as well. Beautiful blue paper. How gorgeous, a little booklet in the back. That is so, so pretty. So that's what we have from Sister Simon today. I have more journals from her that are waiting to be shown, and I'll get to them shortly, I hope. Okay, so we're going to wrap up this video with the amazing Vicky Phelps. And Vicky has created some amazing items for you. She's one of my suppliers and truly inspiration to me. I think I'm going to have to lower my desk down just so we can get full in frame to see this huge beauty. This is an ephemera holder or folder. Okay, it's giant, so I'm going to pull out a ruler so you can see. It is about 11 by 10.5. And this is full. It is for you to stuff with your ephemera. So there's a side pocket here where there's some like appliques or lace cutouts, beaded cutouts. But we're going to open this up. Victorian Expanding Ephemera Book. Papers from Germany. Braille paper, vintage lace, vintage hanky appliques, handmade in new ephemera, vintage and new pieces. So this is meant to use, love, reuse, love, reuse, love. It is meant to keep on your shelf or by your crafting desk and tucking things in it. So she knows exactly what a crafter needs. You have little envelopes here. So there's little like appliques tucked in there. And then there's papers. I'm not at a good angle. There's some vintage paper in there. Pretty much just showing you what you can fill it with. Lace. And you could take this out and refill it with something else as well. But there's appliques, lace, and vintage papers in here. And then, of course, you take your creativity, label it, whatever you want to put in there. It flips open again. And I'm having a hard time keeping it in frame. But we have a little tag. And then there's some rub-ons. Whole bunch of rub-ons, and of course you could put whatever you wanted in that pocket, and then more little laces and things like that up there. Try to flip it over here. She's made a beautiful collaged tag. There's craft paper journal cards, and in here there's tickets, and then I'm not going to even get to all of this because I'm not going to know where all her pockets are. There's pocket. There's 4 pockets going down here, and you can't see it all, but there's vintage papers and coffee-dyed things and cut-aparts and scrapbook papers, all sorts of things that you can use in your journals. She makes albums, so she's really good at this. And then there's papers in here, papers in here, but we are not done. We have to open this side. So there's papers in here, and then there's a pouch. It says peel and stick, washi tapes, and dots. I am not at a good angle to pull these out, but there's washi tapes, and I guess there's dots in there as well. I cannot reach them from my angle, but you can check that out when you purchase it. We're going to flip this open, and we have all sorts of little pockets with book pages and papers. little pieces of ephemera sticking out of these pockets, a little bit of lace you can pull out and use there. I think this magnet's open. Oh my goodness, you guys, look at this. Look at all these tucked in here. And of course, you can fill it with whatever you want. Opens again. I'm going to lose track. I feel like I'm going down the rabbit hole. Braille paper. And then this, of course, is gorgeous. You could journal on it. You could add more pockets. You could just store papers there. And then on this side, look at all that ephemera full in there. And so this kind of just folds up, protects like so. I'm probably going to lose track if I've showed you everything or not. No, I haven't. Oh my goodness. So a pocket with more goodies. More, it looks like floral book page cutouts maybe. That's magnet closed. Look at these little coffee filter pockets. You have laces stuck out of this one. And then this one has playing cards. Oh, I have such a thing for playing cards. Love it. And we are not done. If you thought we were done, we are not. Here's a pocket with vintage book papers, coffee dyed papers, vellum, and another expandable pocket with tags, envelopes, collages, and I think that's it. But wow, I mean, you're going to see all this work reflected in the price tag, of course, because not only do you have a ton of ephemera, this is heavy duty. This is made very well. It will really last with you filling it up, and it's expandable. It can really expand. See how much room you have to stuff it with stuff. So this is perfect for traveling, perfect for keeping by your craft room. I want to scarf it up and keep it for myself, but I won't. And so this is available in the marketplace section as well. And then if you thought your mind was blown, be prepared to blow it again with this gigantic beauty. And I'm going to try to lower my desk even more because it's giant and I can't even put it all in frame. Am I in frame? I hope I'm in frame. Look at how big this is. 9.5 by 11.5. She's wrapped it with this fun trim. Okay. Beautiful hummingbird on the front. So we're going to go down this rabbit hole. Maybe that's the back. Maybe this is the front. I'm not sure. Sorry, my boys keep interrupting me. Okay. I'm not sure how to get into this, so we will figure it out. There's a fabric pocket here, braille paper, other papers. Wow, just look at this. Pockets full of stuff here. All right. This opens. These are all pockets, and they have goodies in them, as you can see. Little envelopes, papers, vintage letters, so they all flip like that. You could tuck papers back behind here too if you wanted. Then this opens. Here's your coffee filter pockets, and she has laces in those. There's sticker labels in here. You've got to see this. Look at all this stuff packed in these. There's altered paper clips, tags, stamps, papers. This opens up, but I'm going to let that be a surprise. More papers all tucked in here. Okay. More. There's washi tape, washi circles. There's even a notepad here on the side. There it is. Okay. Oh, wow. Isn't that pretty? Look at this little flip open pouch. 3 envelopes. There's laces and papers tucked in there. So pretty. Let me see if I can keep this. Wallpaper borders in this expandable pocket. And then 2 envelopes that have altered like journal cards and prints and postcards. This is all fabric on the hinges. Means you can flip and flip and flip and it's not going to disintegrate. There's a big paper pocket back there. More envelopes and pockets full of goodies. Spine expands from 1 inch to 4 inches, so it's really expandable. You can fill it full of stuff. This has a little magnet there, and there's a magnet there, so it holds this little bag in place. And then there's some cabinet card. Looks like a cabinet card. It's probably a reprint. And then some beads. Oh, that's got a magnet that goes right there. And then some catalog cards. Wow, this is incredible. I mean, I'm blown away. I wish you guys could feel it, how amazing it is. There's really not much like this available for sale out there, which makes this truly incredible. And I hope you guys scarf it up. She's working on some more right now that are 6x9 size, and they're going to be a slightly lower price point to help some of you guys out who don't want a giant on their desk. They just want a pretty little journal-sized ephemera folder. So there's that. And then she also made 2 journals. So I think I can lift my desk up just a little bit. If you've never seen her journals in the marketplace, you're in for a treat. This is super cute. Look at the rainbow thread, the little pink elephant, little bookmark. Get into the closure here. The side. Oh, fun days. Circus themed, but could be a baby book. Artwork on the front was painted by Katie Halvin of Cat's World Art, and the other painting also. It's beautiful. There's a little bear shaker pocket. So this could be circus theme or baby book, whatever direction you want it to go, but it is a fun kind of pastel circus theme. I think that's really neat to have a pastel circus, because with circus, you mostly think of, the red and the blue and the yellow, but this is a really sweet, definitely, I would think, baby book. Look at, like, there's a firework on there. Truly unique to have a pastel circus journal. And I've sold circus journals before, but I love this one. The Greatest Showman's probably one of my favorite movies, if not my favorite movie of all time. So look at that pastel paper. It's been printed, but still, it's beautiful. Very sweet. So I know somebody is going to adore this journal. It's truly incredible. And she made one more journal, which is Mermaid. I know you love her mermaid stuff. Look at that stunning cover. Beautiful mermaid. All the gold. And the tassel has a shell. And it has a little bottle full of stars. Other shells. This was a Tom Jones by Henry Fielding book that she repurposed. There's a key right here. And let's take a quick look inside before we end our video. Wow, look at that. Is that a pocket? It's a pocket. Mermaid Magic, a design team project for Caroline's Craft Tree. Yes, Caroline's amazing. So this must have been some of Caroline's pages. And truly beautiful if you love, look at the Little Mermaid tail. If you love the sea and mermaids and magical creatures and things like that, I think would make a great birthday gift to someone who loves mermaids. It's just iridescent, glittery, beautiful. Little wax seal on there. Look at the texture. I mean, you can't actually feel it. It's printed, but it prints beautiful. Big mason jar. Look at the turtles. Incredible. Corrugated cardboard. You have outdone yourself, Vicky. It's gorgeous. I hope you all got inspired. I know right now my inspiration is like, I want to make a big ephemeral holder book. And I'm like, I don't think I know how to. So that's kind of funny when, it's like I want to make something and it would probably take me, months to figure out how to do it even half as beautiful as she did. That shouldn't stop me though. Maybe I'll try something, but totally gorgeous. So much stuff added today. Oh, we lost a little tassel here. We're going to add that right on to the spine. These bulb pins sometimes in transit just come off and we got to clip it back on. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll give this video a thumbs up and leave any comments for Vicky or the other artists below. And I'll see all of you tomorrow with some more June Challenge journals.